50 साल पुरानी वेस्पा ऑलमोस्ट 91 कंट्रीज का सफ़र और 2 लाख किलोमीटर का सफ़र तय करने वाले इटली के टूरिस्ट आज पाकिस्तान के सफ़र पर हैं। कुदरती नज़ारों के दरमियान वाक़े मुल्क पाकिस्तान, जहां चारों मौसम, पानी, पहाड़, फ़िज़ा और यहाँ के खूबसूरत लोगों के साथ अपनी ज़िंदगी के बेहतरीन लम्हात गुजारने के लिए इटली के टूरिस्ट इलारियो इस वक्त हमारे साथ मौजूद है स्टूडियोज में।
ये नाम हम दोबारा से करेंगे जी। इटालियन नाम है माशाल्लाह से, इज वेरी हैंडसम और इनका नाम है इलारियो। इनको वेलकम करते हैं, वेलकम इलारियो
with the hands
इलारियो, वेलकम इलारियो।
शुक्रिया।
So Ilario, tell us about your journey. How did you start this? What this crazy thought came into your mind that I have to travel the world on a Vespa?
Now the point is not why, is why not?
Why
because I'm single, let's say I'm like free and I want to enjoy my life as much as I can. So I love Vespas and I just picked one of my Vespa and said, okay, let's go traveling around the world. Why not?
Why not? Why not? I'm single, let's travel the world. I'm free.
Yeah, I'm free. And now it's almost 6 years I'm traveling.
Wow.
97 countries. I was in Africa for 2 years. I was Central Asia. I was Arab countries. And now slowly I will go to Australia. On my 55-year-old Vespa.
55-year-old Vespa, 1968 model Vespa,
Really?
and it's 55 years old. And this is the Vespa Panda, right?
Yeah, it's Vespanda.
Vespanda.
Ilario Vespanda.
Ilario Vespanda.
Vespanda, always
with the hands. Ilario Vespanda.
It's part of the language.
All right.
Have you tried Pakistani food?
Yes, I tried a lot of dal, first of all. But you know what my favorite is mangoes. Because mangoes here in Pakistan are the top.
Mangoes are very
Mangoes
good.
are बहुत famous है.
I love. And when I was in North Pakistan, it happened that they offered me some cherry, and I bought some cherry.
Yeah.
And when I told them the price of cherries in Italy or in Europe, they were shocked because here you sell for 600-700 per kilos. There is almost 25-30 euro per kilos. Is something I don't know, 90,000, 9,000.
9,000.
Yes, I mean they were shocked, and so I have to enjoy as much as I can. Mangoes, cherry, lychees, because.
So have you tried the famous Pakistani biryani yet?
Yes,
Spicy one.
Yeah. I'm not the first lover of spicy food, but I ate and enjoy.
Biryani.
Yes, biryani.
That's very nice.
Yeah, you know, the tourists when they come here, Pakistan, they have some problem with spicy food. I mean, for me it was like that, but after you get used.
This is Ilario. This is your second time coming to Pakistan, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about Pakistan. How do you find Pakistan?
The first time was here in November. I came here coming from Iran, and it was quite cold, especially Unza Valley and so on. But I enjoyed that much that I decided to come back because I spent some months in India, but I decided to see the summer edition of Pakistan. So I came back to see the sun, everything, and I enjoyed it. And I love Pakistan. The first thing I came here to Pakistan is for the people, because I traveled so long places, so I mean more than 120 countries in my life, and the people from Pakistan are one of the most welcoming people in the world. I'm sure, I mean I promise you. So I enjoy to stay here as much as I can.
And what is the most unique thing you think in Pakistan?
I mean the landscape, for example. Yes, because after you cross Babuzar mountain, from this side is green area, dream valleys and so on. After Babuzar you enter in another dimension, and I love that kind of dimension because with high mountains, rocky mountains, very rural places, and very beautiful green island in the middle of the valleys, let's say. And this is what makes me crazy, because it's something unique just in Pakistan, and North Pakistan, and glaciers, and it's and the people.
We are known for hospitality around the world, and you are so welcome, Ilario, in Pakistan. Now, Ilario, I want you to share, because you travel alone. You've been to Africa, you've been to Middle East, Arab. You are going to go to Australia and then the US. So tell us about your experience. That's one of those experiences which you say, I cannot forget this.
You know what? Every day there is something that you cannot forget. Because every day the plan is no plan. So you never know where you will go to sleep.
That's the best plan.
The best plan, I'm sure. And you never get bored. Anyway, okay. When I was in Africa, I'll tell you this story because I always sleep in the tent because it's a low budget travel. Yeah. And I pitch my tent everywhere. And one day I was in Botswana and it was already 7 in the night. And in Africa you cannot travel in the night because wild animals come. Oh. So I was in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of savannah, just trees and nothing else. And I decided, okay, 200 kilometers is too much to reach the first village. I stay here. So I put my tent, pitched my tent, and about 100 meters far from the road. But the road was a small road, nobody was there. And about 3 in the morning, what happened is I listened some noises outside the tent. And okay, when you sleep in the tent, you get used to listen every kind of noise, trees, rats, cats, wind, so you don't care about. But after 3 minutes, I listened this noise. I won't never forget. This is the point. I listened this and oh fuck. What is this animal? I mean, I never heard this animal. So I opened the zip, the tent, and saw 3 lions around my tent, and they were playing with the bag of my tent I left outside. And the people told me before, Hilario, if lions come to you have that bad luck to meet lions, don't escape, don't try to kill, don't try to do anything, just lay down. And I did, because what they don't see, they don't attack. So I close the tent, I lay down, I wait for 20 minutes like, okay, I die, I not die, I die, I not die. After 20 minutes they left. And this was quite scary adventure. Yes.
That is definitely scary. You've come in first contact with the lions and you're confused whether the lion is going to eat Hilario or Hilario is going to eat the lion.
Or just peaceful.
Just
peace and love.
Tell us about your Vespa.
My Vespa, it's very old Vespa. I found it on the road because in Italy it's full of Vespa. It was full of Vespa.
And it's 50 years old, right?
55-year-old.
55.
Yes. And I bought it, I restored it, and it became my first tool for freedom because it was my first Vespa actually, and I travel around Europe with that. So I really always love to traveling around on a Vespa because the Vespa is like a business car. The people smile when you see a Vespa, and this is the best way to be in touch with the people. And you go slowly. It's not a big bike. So, I always think that if you have a big bike, it's more comfortable for sure, but you just look the asphalt in front of you. But with the Vespa, 60 kilometers per hour when the wind is back. Oh, God. So,
the wind must push you too.
Yeah, a little bit. And you can enjoy the landscape, the people, the smiling, you stop, you take pictures, everything you eat. It's something like a bicycle, but I am lazy, so I just swift to a Vespa, and that's it.
All right, Hilario. You talk about freedom, and he's like, I'm free, and this is why I travel. So you must be single and not married. And what if you were married and you had to carry your wife to the world? What would have you done?
First of all, my Vespa is not possible. It's not allowed to carry anybody else because it's 150cc, 50-year-old. There is no power enough.
There's still power enough to carry a woman.
And my Vespa is very jealous, really. When I carry somebody, always she give me problems. I don't know why, especially women. So I think she's jealous. So for sure.
She's quite possessive about you, actually.
Yeah, yes, it's not.
She won't let anyone sit on it.
Beautiful woman, so I can understand. And the second part, I'm jealous too because I don't want anybody touch her. So when I have to fix something, because sometimes I have some broke down, I have some problems on the engine. Yeah. I do by myself, and the people ask, "Why? No, I do it. I am
don't
mechanic.
Touch.
Don't touch it. It's my wife. Respect her. Yeah." And that's it.
This is amazing. So tell us about your journey. What's next?
Next, okay, I wrote on my Vespa, what's next? The plan is no plan, as I told. But the idea, let's say, is going to Australia, passing through India, Nepal, China, all the way down to Australia, and from there to America, and then I think I finish the countries. I will go to the moon probably. The next is
On the Vespa.
On the Vespa. Well, the first
A
Vespa
lot of Indians, you know, they have gone on the moon on the Vespas. You know, we see them in their dramas and in their
Really?
films.
They can? I will go
They can do anything.
to Mumbai. Maybe I will ask some action movies
movie
to
stars,
send me to the moon. Why not?
So this is amazing. This is amazing. And of course, you are alone, and this is why you can do such crazy stuff while traveling on the Vespa. You need to be crazy to do such stuff, right?
Yeah, but the point is, the people think you are alone, you are traveling alone. Wait a moment. I was alone when I crossed the Sahara Desert. I crossed,
Wow.
Saudi Arabia Desert for 3 days in the middle of dunes, in the middle of nothing. And that was the only point when I was alone. But you have to consider there are 8 billion of people around you, and you're never alone, especially when you travel on a Vespa. The people come, jump on you, jump on your Vespa. And I have friends everywhere. Here, for example, in Islamabad, I have friends. Yesterday they brought me to, detail lab to wash my Vespa. And I will go to Lahore. There are a lot of Vespa clubs. The Vespa community is very strong. And by the way, on the road you meet thousands of people, so you never feel alone. You never, especially here in Pakistan. So the people is so welcoming.
It's amazing. It's amazing, Ilario, to have you on our show and in Pakistan. You're always welcome in Pakistan. Your friends are welcome in Pakistan. Vespa, your wife is welcome in Pakistan. And it's always you're always welcome in Pakistan. And if you need anything, any support, we're always here to help you out. And best of luck for your future.